Good day, welcome to the First Time Home Buyer. My name is Edith Bedard. I am so happy to have you back. And this one is our first video. And in this particular video, we will talk about the reasons why and whether or not you are ready to make that big leap in purchasing your first home. This particular video will really talk about the reasons why, some of the concerns you may have, and I will provide you with some good information on how to address some of these concerns. And then I will provide you with the next step to take. So let's start with, why do you feel that you are ready or need to buy that first home? It could be because of your family life is changing from single to married, from a married couple to having their first or second child, and renting is becoming a little harder to fit everyone under the same roof. So having your own home with a backyard would be most appreciated, I am sure. It could also be because you want to move out of your parents' house simply, and you don't really want the having to rent somewhere. It's becoming harder and harder to find a good rental these days, so I understand that. Some people may say because the interest rates are low. Well, is that a good reason? It really depends on your situation. And other people may say that they don't really like the fact that the rent money they're paying goes towards their landlord's mortgage, and they would prefer that it goes towards their own mortgage. And that's very, very fair as a statement. But is it still a good enough reason? So it really depends on your situation. So you'll find that quite often we'll go back to, it depends of the situation, because each and everyone's situation is different, slightly from one to another. So it's good to be able to have good consultation with mortgage expert like myself. And some people may say, well, because everybody else is doing it. Other people will say because it's the obvious thing to do, or they don't want to be priced out of the housing market. So they want to be able to buy today rather than wait. And other people will say they want more freedom. So again, would any or all of these reasons good enough? Again, it depends of your situation. So together we can determine whether or not these are good enough. Now, obviously, there might be some concern. For example, can you afford it? Can you find the perfect home in the market that you're looking in? Will you be able to get the mortgage? And what about if your family and lifestyle changes again in 3-5 years down the road? Or will you become house rich but financially poor? What happens if you lose your job? Is that something that concerns you? And how big of a responsibility it is to be able to have that mortgage and making sure that you're paying it on time, and to think about all of the maintenance surrounding that, and it may freak you out. I totally understand that. So to be able to address some of these concerns, we need to be able to understand all of the different steps surrounding, and taking advice from expert. And we will have to talk about budgeting. It is the largest purchase you're going to do in your life, and you can't really wing it. Having a down payment is one thing, having credit score is another thing, but if you don't have the income to support it, then it's not going to happen. So we have to budget, we have to plan and prepare. That is the very best way. And I'd say to all of the first-time home buyer, welcome to adulthood, because budgeting, planning, preparing will set you up for success and will set out a very beautiful life for yourself. So with that said, I will invite you to come and visit me in the next video, and we will talk about home ownership versus renting, and see how you can determine what's best for you. So that would be one of the first steps to do, is to find out whether or not home ownership versus renting makes sense to you. All right, so thanks very much, and we will see you on the next video. Bye.